Hi brothers, it's the Clipper King returning, and as you know, when you need a fucking definitive answer on a figure, is it a yay, is it a nay, who's going to bring it to you? That's right, it's the Clipper King. Ordered this figure late Thursday night from Kidult Toy Shop. The guy who did the early unboxing online, bought it from him, like I said, Thursday night, and it's in the fucking Clipper King's clutches already, Monday afternoon. Very nice. So I'm going to open it up. I've not seen the figure yet. I'm going to do that on the packaging section. I'm going to go through it. As you can see, got my first ever Hot Toy shipping bag, and you know that bitch has got a shipping box inside. I'm going to open her up real nice and let you see what I see. You know you're only going to get honesty from Clipper King. There's going to be no bullshit, no pretend lighting, no fucking disrespecting a figure that's good, or no fucking overhyping a bullshit figure. You're going to get the full 911 from the Clipper King. So if you stick with me, I'll roll on and we'll talk about the source material. This will be a two-parter because I've got plenty to say. I will just say as well at this point, this week I've got this one coming, obviously that's arrived. I've got Superman coming tomorrow or Wednesday, and I've got the Batman Begins version coming Wednesday from Sideshow. I have to say, I know they're all coming. This is the one I've been buzzing about the most, so will it fill the hype? Stick with me boys and I'll score up real nice, try and get you some nice poses and a few good shots, and at the end I'll say, is it an it, is it a miss, or is it a maybe? Right boys, on with the task in hand. The source material, I'm not going to say too much about it. You've all seen Indiana Jones and Raiders at Lost Ark. You all know Indiana Jones as a character, we all know Harrison Ford, there's nothing much to say. I've actually reviewed the Sideshow version of Indiana Jones before, and I give the source material a 5 out of 5. I do like all 4 films, as I said in that review, so I couldn't give this anything other than a 5 out of 5. I'll just say on that as well, people sometimes ask, why do I take into account the source material? I have mentioned it before, but as I'm doing a 2-part review, I might as well go into depth about it. The reason I do it is, I would only score an iconic figure a 5 out of 5, such as a Godfather, Terminator 2, and others. Something, for example, and if I'd got Alice from Resident Evil, to me, she's not an iconic character. It's not a top film, so there's no way I can see her being as sought after as an iconic figure, like I say, such as this, such as an original Predator, such as the Superman, such as a Spider-Man. That's the reason I always do the source material. I'm going to stick with it, keep doing the source material, because like I say, the more iconic the film it comes from, the more it's wanted, and that's the way Clipper King sees it. Right, rolling on to packaging. As I said earlier, I've received my first bag on this one. Seems a good guy. I think he's called Tony from Kidult Toy Shop. He just folded that up, put it inside the box, packaged it up real nice. And yeah, I'll be keeping that bag because like I said, first one I've got. And funny, it's only a bag, but you get a little bit of a buzz when you get one. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I was chuffed to bits with that. So I'm going to take that into consideration on the packaging. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Shift that away. As you can see, get the large shipping box. People seem to make a fuss about them. It is good when you get one. The guy who sent it only wrapped that in brown paper, but amazingly, it did come through Parcel Force and none at corners are knocked in. So Clipper's buzzing about that. I'll show you around it. You've all seen one. And like I said, tape's still on it. I've not seen the figure. You're getting an unbiased rating here, boys, and I hope you appreciate it. So yeah, stick with me. We'll open her up. I'll pull her out and we'll crack on with scoring up the packaging. Pull her out the shipper and this is what you find. Lovely white tissue. Obviously we all know this tissue's good, but once it's off, it's off. So you might as well rip fuck out it. And I've got to say, I did know what box looked like, but in person guys, it looks really good. It's got like a sort of ancient feel about it. Bit of like a leather grain on it, to be honest. Yeah, raised on the lettering. You can possibly hear that. Not on the atom whip, but definitely on the lettering. Got a really, really sandpapery feel on that. So yeah, it's the front, the side, just the Indiana Jones, Raiders at Lost Ark DX05. DX05. Very similar to the Bruce Lee box, as we all know. We've seen it so far. And yeah, appearances, Clipper's more than happy with it. Bit of cardboard dust from obviously being inside the shipper or inside the tissue, whatever. But stick with me, we'll open her up and we'll have a look at the merchandise. Right, so here we go guys, I've got it laid down. I can't convey my excitement like Moggy does, it's just not natural to me. I'm a pretty downbeat person, but inside I'm fucking buzzing, and this is what you find. So obviously magnet side, as we all expected. Open her up. Inside the cover obviously you've got the wet, and obviously there is a write up. I'm not going to read it all. If you want to know what it says, pause it there and have a read. Indiana Jones again. The wax paper, keep everything very nice. Put that fucker right away. And then in the box, got a bit of a map type thing. It is attached. Oh, it's not attached. That does come off. I don't think I'm going to take it off, but it's sort of in that corner and in that corner. Nice effect. Obviously we've got the satin tab there. Take that bitch off, and there you find Mr. Jones, or Dr. Jones. Yeah. First impressions guys, smell it, yeah, and you fucking know you spent your money wisely. Again, very similar to the fucking hell, shoes look awesome and all. Very similar packaging to the Bruce Lee figure. I really like that packaging. As you can see, it's same again. He's got his head tilted forward for some reason. Not a problem. So we'll take that out. So yeah, like I say, I did like the Bruce Lee packaging, so there's no reason I wouldn't like this. Inside, you can see, I would think that's his hat. Spare earpiece. 4 ungloved hands. 4 gloved hands. Got your Hot Toys candy. Some hand pegs. Obviously the figure. And got his holster here. And I'll do the accessories when I get round to it, but I'm just showing you packaging at the moment. So yeah, buzzing so far, brothers. So that's your top layer. Obviously it's all foam. It's all foam, which we like. Next layer down, obviously you've got the base that the fertility idol sits on. Obviously it's 2 parts. I think that's his turbine, his spare coat. Got the staff in there, packaged up real nice. I'm fucking loving all this, brothers. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to lift that forward, try and show you underneath. Got the big base, the stand, the diorama's obviously in the bottom, crutch grab stand, and fucking Clipper King's happy. You know, on packaging I can't give that anything other than a 5 out of 5. Stick with me, brothers, and we'll roll her on. Right guys, rolling on to the man himself. As you can see, pretty much straight out of box. Still got his hair sculpt on. Not got his bag and his gun belt on. Pretty much, like I said, just stood him up. Put his whip in his hand. Just stood him without his stand, the fertility idol in. Basically, I've moved the eyes over to his, so he's looking slightly left. I've got to say, I thought this when I started seeing the pictures on Facebook. I'm a lot more impressed than the original prototype pictures, because to me they didn't look like Indiana Jones or Harrison Ford. But in hand and on the pictures on Facebook, I've got to say, fucking, I wouldn't say 100% because it's a figure at the end of the day, but it's definitely high 90%. Definitely, if anybody can show me a better Indiana Jones at the moment, in whatever scale you want to name, I'll take that bet any day of the week, because that's Harrison Ford to me, boys. Obviously, as you move the eyes, you get a different look. Look at it from a different angle, you get a different look. You want to know what it looks like with the hat, I'm going to show you in a minute. But there's not a great deal wrong with that likeness, boys. I think I don't know how clear that'll be. I'm trying to get it from every angle for you. Again, like with every figure, you're going to get a better angle, a better look from certain angles than others. More, I don't know, characteristic of the star sort of thing. But you certainly can't fault the likeness. Stick with me. I'm going to put his hat on and see if we can get another shot for you. Before I do put the hat on, I just want to show, obviously you do get the air sculpt, and obviously you get another, like Thor, basically like Thor. It's got a magnet in top, another air sculpt. It's obviously squashed down, so the hat will fit on it. The hat on its own does look really good, but I'll cover that on the outfit. I think it's proper colour. Let's put it on him, see what he looks like. I will say as well before I go, if I get him pretty close, the seam is not noticeable. I mean, I'm pretty close there and it doesn't really jump out at you. Like I say, I'll put the hat on and get back at you. So obviously that's the head sculpt I've took off. As you can see, in the inside of the head sculpt you do get the magnet, but you also get like this little sort of bit that fits into a cutaway, so once the air's in, it sits really tight. I know on the Bruce Lee, because it was the full headpiece, you could sort of wiggle it about while his head were inside it. On this one, once it's on, it sits really flush. It's a really good idea from Hot Toys. So you all want to see the man himself. Let's have a little check out. Got his hat on. Let's get to eye level with him. Boys, listen, let me set this clear for you. YouTubers, Facebookers, sideshow freaks, if you can't see Indiana Jones in there, then you're fucking mental. Because to me, that is badass. I've got to say, the hat you can push on as far down as you want, which stopped a lot of complaints. Was that the hat sat too high above his ears. Not now, because the hat is a separate piece altogether. And like I say, fucking beauty. I'm buzzing about this. You can possibly tell. Like I say, to me, that's indie through and through. The sideshow one were good, but this just fucking smashes it out of the park. Yeah, I'm really happy. Stick with me, boys, and we'll roll on. So to score up, what do you think Clipper King's going to give it? You know how I'm talking. You know I like it. The eye's looking straight forward there. Scar on the chin looks really good. The crooked nose looks good. Paintwork obviously is fucking awesome. It's Hot Toys at the end of the day. The art, bang on colour to my eyes. Even down the neck, the detail onto his chest, the fine air paint. Really, really nice. Yeah, I'm loving this one, boys. So on likeness, Clipper King's going to give it a very easy 5 out of 5.